Abandon all hope, all ye who enter. I did mention a couple streams ago that we were gonna do some horror games, and figured why not go with the best alien game that's come out in quite some time, called Alien Isolation. If you've not heard of it, well, you've heard of it now, and hopefully you stick around to see it. I actually tried to play this game on hard when it originally came out. I had to switch to normal because the alien AI was so good. In fact, they actually made an update to, I guess, for lack of a better term, shrink the difficulty curve, because they made a really easy mode and a really hard mode. And spoiler, I've already beaten this game, but I think it has been a long time since I've actually played this game anyway. So, let's see how much I remember now. And yes, this is going to be on hard mode. By the way, The Martian is a phenomenal movie. I've only seen about like 30 minutes worth of it. But it's a tremendous movie.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew.
Alright. So, I'll need someone to let me know to see if the game volume is a bit too loud.
Brett. Ash.
So if someone could possibly clue me in.
And Captain Dallas are dead.
If the game volume is okay.
Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Oh yeah? That is actually Sigourney Weaver, by the way. The actress who played Ellen Ripley in the original Alien.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
Game volume good, guys? Yay or no? Yay or nay?
We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
The setup for this is going to be long, but the payoff's going to be tremendous.
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol Station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship.
Oh yeah, by the way,
heading out that
we've got a
way.
new thing going now.
We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing.
As you're most undoubtedly are seeing, we have a couple of other things.
Ripley, When this job
We have our
came across my
sub-goal in the
desk,
top right,
I read the
and
case
our
history.
most recent follower on the right. So in case, if for whatever reason we end up
I know
missing...
why you're working in the region where she went missing.
If we miss it, we're
You're
not going to
still
miss it this time.
Aren't you?
Call it a fallback option.
I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrance if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
As soon as we get the text for this, I get the... as soon as I get the same text for the layout in the top left corner, that text will probably replace the standard issue text that's in the top right. This game was made in 2014, I believe. Yeah, we're going controller for this, by the way, not keyboard. It's just something it's really just something I'm the most comfortable with. Oh yes. This is science fiction, survival horror, and MacGyver rolled into one. And yes, I do realize that to some degree there are some people who are not going to even know who MacGyver is. There you go. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigator. Blaine. You know, this is just basically gonna get set up. You can take a shower here. There's also a map. I'm gonna try to keep explanations to a minimum here. Because I really don't want to spoil it. Everyone is signed in. What I will say though is that there is no autosaves in this game. You have to manually save your game every time. Okay. Search every area you could possibly find. Every one of them. Especially in hard mode, since I figured that a lot of resources are probably not going to be easy to come by. So just use them wisely and sporadically. Let's keep this up. So I'm just curious, has anyone watching the stream seen any of the Alien movies?
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up
I
early?
guess for the sake of argument, we'd have to say Aliens vs. Predator or Alien vs. Predator Requiem count as well, or Prometheus for that matter.
I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes.
I've only seen two of them.
A later pattern.
I've seen the original Alien,
I've
and I've
worked
seen the
engineering
Alien,
jobs on ships like this.
Resurrection, the fourth one.
Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
You also notice that our channel hubs looks different now. It links to our YouTube page. It also links to our Facebook community page, so if you want to take a look at that, by all means do. And it also links to our Twitter feed. So it's on the up and up in terms of social networking. So please feel free to follow each of them, because that is basically going to be our primary means of communicating when our streams are going up.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Yeah.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
So pretty much, if you haven't seen Alien, the ending of the movie was pretty much spoiled for you right from the start. Hey Taylor, got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files of the incidents happened before my time with the company, some of it fuzzy in the details. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No traces found of its cargo or crew. Apart from a new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. Dallas captain, Ash science officer, Kane, or is it C-A-I-N, executive officer, Ripley warrant officer, Lambert navigation officer, Parker chief engineer, Brett engineer technician. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try to find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you get through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs. Have an eye on you for something big. Saul. And basically, this is just the cargo manifest of the Nostromo. But they were supposed to be transporting anyway, before shit hit the fan. Okay.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
There's Sevastopol Station.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
Looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a whale in...
Tawny Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
22nd century, and they're still having trouble communicating with other people.
This is the Torrens. Say again?
It's kind of funny when you think about it that way.
The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you.
Let's face it, who wouldn't want to walk into space? Who wouldn't want to go for a spacewalk?
Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shout on me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
I think what was odd was that, like, a few years after the original Alien movie came out, NASA actually deployed something called an MMU, a manned maneuvering unit, which allowed people to actually walk in space completely untethered to their spacecraft.